God. This pick is all chewed up. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Crypto Chaos is back with me, the Crypto Otaku. And guess where we are, guys? Sitting at 1039. 1039. Hey, at least we're above 103, right? Almost back to 104. Almost back, guys. No! I just lost my laser eyes tonight. There we go. We're back. We're back. I'm still bullish, guys. But I cannot hear a single thing. My headphones are not working tonight. That sucks. That means I got to do this old school and probably mute the mic tonight. We'll see what we got to do. Let's get back in the chat. How's it going, Matt Adam? Enter the chaos, time is illusion, feed the fire. Yes. My new favorite, guys. My new favorite from Michael Saylor himself yesterday. Yes. Feed the fire.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your
can't hear
fiat
nothing.
currency and feed the fire.
All right, but super chat from Jake the Snake telling me, of course, to shill harder. Maximum overdrive, guys. We're gonna shill hard like crazy tonight now. Thank you for reminding me, Jake the Snake. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. If you like what you're seeing here tonight, every single night, bringing you more chaos. I got a drink too. We're gonna have a little more extra chaos tonight. All right, we're ready to go, guys. Ready to go. Jake the Snake says, facts, Matt Adam, facts. Overcome says, I ended up selling half of my ZBCM because 60% of my portfolio, taking a step back and reallocating. Maybe not a bad move, my guy. Maybe not a bad move. Let's take a look and see what's going on with ZBack as it's been, man, I think it's been like 6 hours since I looked at it. Ooh. Scary, scary. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here and get into the charts. Let's take a look at ZBack right now, sitting at 20619. Not a bad place, not a bad place. We did wick all the way back up from 5.5. 2055. A little over half a penny, guys. Still possibly going into price discovery mode. Bitcoin's down. ZBack don't care. It's in its own world. Again, a lawless nation for ZBack. That's why I give it the anarchy symbol of approval. All right. Let's see. Jake the Snake says, nice overcome. Yes. Jake the Snake also says, I waited for the pullback that never came, so now I'm creating a new bag of gems. Yes, a new bag of gains. Almost rhymed, man. Almost. So close. Jake the Snake says, I'm aping in on the dips. Let's go. I also might throw all mine back in if we hit back down to these levels. Although we didn't even come back close enough. I was hoping for at least a 205 or at least a 204. Those are the two closest levels we have to support. This thing has been going on a rip. Again, if you look at the daily, it's absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about a week worth of gains from 3 zeros. Probably 2 weeks from 3 zeros. Wow. Yeah, we got rid of 3 zeros at the beginning of the month. So a month of gains total from 3 zeros to the top. It's insane. Half a penny. Debauchery. Yes, Matt Adam. Let's freaking go with the debauchery. Debauchery. I love it. I love it. Jake the Snake also says, yes, I got a little simply spiked up in here. Nice. We're definitely going to have a good night tonight, guys. Milk money in the house as well. Yes. Finally, let the chaos begin and feed the fire. I really love that he said that. I'm telling you, Sailor has been my spirit animal for the last 4.5 years, and I still think he's watching my show.
Satoshi
Who else says
started a
this?
fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Oh, I love that, man. All right. Let's get into it, guys. We got, of course, all of our metrics to go through, all the things. Milk Money also saying, what's going on, guys? I'm still at work. 1 more hour until freedom. Freedom. Exactly. And you guys heard it straight from the horse's mouth last night about how freedom feels so much different now from the outside. That's Ross Ulbricht, of course, I'm referring to from his speech last night. I still, even to me, it takes me back to when I worked a 9-to-5 job and I had to pretend like I was pissed off all the time and keep all my joy deep down inside. Of course, investing in this market for years in silence. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Bitcoin sitting at 103.8 now. Right now, coming back down to retest. 103. Yeah, 103. Oh, God. Of course, that was our bear target from last night. We pretty much landed right on top of it. Of course, guys, I say every single night, I'm tired of winning. I'm so tired of winning. No more winning, sir. Can I just have a little bit more, no more winning? That'd be great. Just send it down to Pound Town. I don't care. Man, just something different. I wish I had my stick. Anyway, moving on. 103.8 currently. So again, just recap, of course, is what we were looking at. My baseline target, bear case scenario. This is like kind of in between exactly where I thought it was going to go, as I mentioned last night. All right, let's get into the metrics, guys. I'm bringing you the live heat map for free, right? Don't pay for something, get it for free. It's all over YouTube. All over YouTube. I have multiple channels offering it for free. Of course, my favorite one is the Kimba, the White Stone Line anime reference. For those who know, as an otaku, of course, I gotta shill this one. I love you, Kimba. I know you don't know who I am, or you deleted my chat messages last time I was in your channel, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe later. You'll recognize me later. All right, so it looks like we want to bounce back up and return to 104. Again, today was the last day for options expiring for Bitcoin. Already happened at 3 a.m., I believe. So that was, some time ago, over 12 hours ago, like 16, 18 hours ago. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And because Bitcoin did not crash under a significant amount, my odds are that it is going to open into the month of June very positively, right? So we're not going into oversold or overbought territory or anything crazy like that, or oversold territory. We're kind of sitting at neutral right before the market opens next week for the month of June. So I'm excited to see this play out into next month. But yeah, we also have the new levels now that we're ranging into. Since we did touch 103, it did change things up just a little bit, although everything is green. Everything is lighting up, right? The buys, the sell levels, everything is getting very volatile for Bitcoin here into the month of June. And what do I mean by that? Well, we're about ready to break through the rest of our support. We're still holding the last bit of support at 103, as I've been talking about. That's the last level of support. Until then, we have the big buy zone at 100,000, holding in strong. Very, very bright, but definitely not as bright as what we just passed right through, meaning that there's a lot less buy orders in that we just smashed on through. So I would imagine this is probably going to look a little differently by next week. We're going to have a lot more buy orders, especially if we go through the entire weekend and we do not pamp it up. A big sell-off still sitting up at a 112 and nothing really above it. It's pretty much nothing above where we are right now. We could blast off in the next few hours. I'm still looking at probably a Sunday rally into the weekend. That would be my best guess scenario without seeing anything further. But we're going to go into the rest of the metrics, right? We're going to do it. We're going to do all the things. And we're going to, of course, come back to this later. All right, guys. U.S. national debt. The first thing we start with every single day, sitting at $36,916 billion. Yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. 83 and some change, a billion left to go. And then we hit the new target of 37 trillion. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. Borrowing that money, U.S. has a problem, right? And who knows it best than Jerome Powell?
U.S. federal government's on unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy.
Guys.
We're effectively borrowing from future generations.
Thank you, Powell. Thank you, Powell. You know what you're doing. I've got more bennies to burn today, guys. I've got 2 bennies with Clifford's name on it. I've got 2 bennies with Attila the Hun's name on it. I got too many bennies to burn. I'm gonna probably burn like 2 tonight, and then maybe another 2, depending on how messed up I get in the open mics tonight. I might start burning them out of boredom or something. For Attila, you guys are crazy, man. You guys are nuts. All right, getting back into the metrics. What else we got? That's where the U.S. is currently sitting at. We're a hair away from max print territory. Even Powell can't tell you. No one knows how much money we can borrow until we are bankrupt, because that's just how we keep doing it, right? We keep borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Okay, so what else are we looking at today? We're looking at the poly market, betting market. U.S. recession is now down to a 33% chance. We don't do recessions anymore. Everyone knows that. Anyone in power knows that, because anyone in power knows that you can't have the little people rising up and creating all sorts of anarchy and chaos and putting the rich in danger. So no, recessions they're not a thing anymore. Yeah, it's just not happening. Fed decision in June still sitting at a 96%. No change. This is insane. I went to a bar tonight, guys, and I had a conversation at the bar actually with someone. I heard two people next to me talking to a bartender back and forth about investing and like Warren Buffett stepping down for Berkshire Hathaway, and then I had to say something. I can't keep my little mouth shut. And I said, well, when Jerome Powell cuts those rates, and we're definitely probably not getting those in July. Now it looks like, if anything, maybe one in July. I don't know, man. They keep pushing this out, and even Trump, he's even getting quiet about it. So someone's even stepping on Trump's back to push him off of Powell. There's definitely something bigger going on in the background. All right, let's get back into the other stuff, the other metrics. Fear and greed for stocks sitting at a 62 at the end of today. It's not too bad for stocks in the midst of all the chaos and mayhem that the terrorists have ensued. But for crypto, we're coming back down to neutral. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why, but this is what they're feeling. I don't feel it, but some people do. Okay, maybe those who didn't invest in ZBEC. just saying. All right. I'm poking a little too much. The Dixie also coming back down. At least it's under 100, but still a little too high for my liking. We need this to go lower for all risk-on assets to perform. Still sitting too high. Again, on the year-to-date, it's still on the downward trend. What's it look like in the 5-year? Oh my God! Why is this? Website's all messed up. Come on, Market Watch. Come on. 5-year. Give me the 5-year. I can't on this chart, but I can do it the other one. That's dumb. All right. The 3-year looks flat. Basically, we're rolling over. We're rolling on over, Rover. We haven't seen the Dixie this low, too, since 2021, I think. That would have been 4 years ago. Crazy times we're living in. All right. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Crypto bubbles today sitting red. Very red. Top 100, top 200, everything's in red. Everything. Pretty much everything. I mean, White House is the only thing up in green today, and the top 100. Even ZBEC had a little bit of a pullback today, right? Stopping some of those gains. Down 13% today after this huge rip over the last week. It's been up about 100%. It was a lot higher, but we've come back about 25% in the last 2 days. Z-back. All right. Moving on. Where was I? I keep losing my spot. There we go. One of my favorites, Bitcoin dominance, still sitting at 64.4. It's insane in the midst of all this nonsense that Bitcoin's still up at 64.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
I mean, it's
like,
stupid, guys.
Stupid. It's not 60%
so
dominant.
Stupid, guys. Thank you, Sailor. From the early days. I remember when Sailor was just so, let's say, not as media conscious as he is now. Back in the earlier days, 2021. I miss those days. It's going up forever, Laura, right? It's going
Which
up
one's
forever,
the best
Laura.
crypto asset?
There is no
Which
second
one's
best.
the best crypto asset? Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset.
God. All right, moving on. All right, top 10 assets in our space right now. What is changed? Has anything changed? XRP still underneath Tether. Nothing's changed there. The top 10. Also, Hyperliquid outperforming Sui still. They still are going back and forth, but I think Sui was still underneath Hyperliquid yesterday. Cardano still sitting at number 10. Tron still sitting at number 9. 13, we got Chainlink, Avalanche, and Stellar. Still, nothing really has changed in the top 10 or 15. And then, of course, going back to take a look at Jasmine, sitting at 86 in market cap. Not too bad. It has been higher in the past few days. It did get up to at least 80, 82. But has had, since then, a bit of a pullback. We're sitting underneath 1.5 pennies right now for Jasmine. Poor Jasmine. Look at that. It's actually going right back down to pretty much the lows of the year. Yeah, right now. I mean, this is pretty much the low of the year. I mean, we could go even a little bit lower, but I mean, how much low can we go? Dude, last time I remember putting in my order at a penny. I didn't get it filled, but it did hit under a penny back in April. Holy crap, guys. Insane. Anyone who got that buy-in there and still holding. It's still up 2x from the low on the year. All right, so what else are we looking at? Onyx coin. I like to shout out the ones that are, of course, getting closer to entering the top 100 or right around the edge of our favorite projects. Onyx actually up a point in market cap today, sitting at 107. Still, everything's down. Everything's red, as you can see on the right-hand side. Okay. Before I go any further, let's get back in the chat. I'm going to, of course, go over my favorite metric next, but let me catch up with the chat real quick. Debauchery. That's got to be the one for the night, Matt Adam. How much debauchery can you handle? Apparently, the market has had enough debauchery because it is having a little bit of a pullback today. Milk Money says, "What's going on, guys? I'm still at work. I hope you're getting off work soon, my guy." Braveheart McFreedom says, "I had 11 sheep sheared today. You can tell I'm not from Chicago." Yeah, wow. Braveheart McFreedom. I didn't know that you had sheep. That's crazy. Henlo Brothers, how's it going? So excited for this dip, says Heidegger. Yeah, take an opportunity while you can. Don't look at a gift horse in the mouth and not, I don't know, smile back. I guess. I don't know how to finish that old rhetoric. So excited for this dip. Yes, me too. Henlo Hedroger. What are you already drunk, Jake? Heidegger. Yes, keep the Kimba comments safe for work next time, Otaku-san. I mean, I'll try. Hey, Otaku. But yeah, Jake the Snake, of course, reminding me to shill harder. Guys, have you liked, subscribed yet? How many likes we got tonight? Come on, please. Like, subscribe, do all the things. We're, of course, trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. If I can't do it, I'm pretty much dead. If I can't do it in a year, I'm pretty much dead. All right, Otaku, I asked you on Patreon, but took your advice and bought Miria. Nice. Gotcha, Stealing Fan. Yeah, hopefully that works out for you. It's still my riskiest hold. I'm just telling you right out, just being very honest with you. But it's gonna make a lot of money if it does play out for sure. It's very high risk driven. Jake the Snake says, when the Fed starts pulling BOJ stunts, it's time to get worries. Jeez. Worried, Jake the Snake, yes. Damn, the Simply Spiked is strong. I can see that. I can tell you're already a little there, my guy. Already a little there. The Fed is doing quiet QE through the back end, according to Jake the Snake. Back Treasury bonds, $2 billion worth. Most recently, if I remember. I think you're absolutely right, because they have to buy the Treasury bonds because no other country's buying our debt right now. We had a terrible auction that no one wanted to participate in the midst of everything that's going on right now, us losing our credit rating here in the United States, and of course, Donald Trump and the tariff war. All right, boom, yes, deworm with the explosions. Let's go, bring on the chaos. Braveheart McFreedom says that he's rough around the edges, like any sailor. Should be imagine him after a few shots of whiskey. Well, we did see what happens to Michael Saylor after his that sailor after he's had a few. We don't see that sailor anymore. Like I mentioned, we don't see him like that anymore in 2025. Otaku, thanks for helping me earlier. Of course, Danny, Super Danny in the house. How's it going? Vegeta, what does the scouter say about Bitcoin at 103,000? Are we gonna go lower? Okay. So I'll listen to you as long as I can in the background for sure. Ceiling Fans says, LOL, I didn't want to hear that it's your riskiest play. I have to be straight with you. I'll call no bullshit, man. I call it like it is. I don't hide it from you. Yeah, Miria is definitely my riskiest play. But you know what? It's been doing okay since I bought it. Still down. I mean, we had higher prices in January, if you guys remember. A lot of projects still have not come back to January prices. I think Bitcoin's the only thing, really. ZBEC, obviously, new all-time highs. I mean, there's a few. Not many. Not many have ever hit previous all-time highs from the year back in January. All right. So Jake the Snake says, I drink whiskey with Sailor. Seems like an intense but cool dude. Me too, man. That's like my ultimate dream. Danny says it's going to go over 170K soon. There we go, guys. There we go. Pack your bags. We're done. Going 170K. Yeah, it's a solid target though. A solid target for the end of the year. Ceiling fan, do you Miria has one of I think Miria has one of the highest ceilings of our Patreon plays over at Crypto Futures. Guys, if you're not following Crypto Future, Rob over at Crypto Future, I don't know what to tell you. You're doing something wrong, I'll tell you that. He's in the chat, in the description down below in the box. Click that link and it'll send you over that way. My favorite Canadian on the earth, of course, Rob. But yeah, that Patreon, right? That Patreon in its plays. I do like. It definitely has one of the highest ROI. That's why I have it on my portfolio. It is one of the highest ROIs out there. All it takes is one game to really make it in Miria in their ecosystem, and I think that coin's gonna do fine. It's gotta have a good launch. And so far it's just been kind of shaky. So I'm just letting you know. That's been my take. But I have a lot invested, so I believe in the project. But I just want to get in there and play some damn games. Let me play some damn games. All right, so let's go into it, guys. Strawberry Dragons in the house. How's it going? Sorry, I'm late. No. I'm actually late. I'm actually 15 minutes late, guys. 15 minutes late. But you know what? I'm here. I'm, of course, here with you guys. This is what I am here to do. Of course, hang out with you guys is one of my favorite things to do now. Jesse and James, yeah, how's it going? Yo, just popping in the show to support and have a blessed weekend, brother. You too, Jesse. Thanks for stopping on in. Ceiling Fan, if you have a lot invested, I believe in it, says Ceiling Fan. Yes. I hope so too. All right, Jake the Snake says Mary is like Tinkerbell. You gotta believe. They gotta believe, Peter. You gotta have your happy thoughts. Jeez. Oh boy. Okay, guys, I gotta continue on with the metrics. Let's get through it. We're almost through it. Let me find some new news tonight. Hopefully, I got something. I don't know. It's been kind of a slacking day on news. We're gonna wing it. I've been late, guys. I was late. All right, so my favorite metric to show you guys every single night, of course, is how many Bitcoin are left on exchanges. Last time we looked at this, we were at an all-time low for the year, sitting at 2.14 million. That's all that's available on exchanges, not available for you to buy, just what's available on exchanges. And yeah, we're still back up a little bit today at 2.16 million. As a lot other larger investors are getting involved and throwing a lot of them into settling their assets on Coinbase here in the States, Binance in the foreign market, right? Those are, of course, the two biggest exchanges. Although Coinbase, I keep pointing it out, has less and less every single day. We started the beginning of the year, Coinbase had almost 1 million available. And let's see here, Coinbase Pro. Beginning of the year, back in January, we had a 1 million. No, that ain't right. That can't be right. Where is it? Yeah, we had about 1 million. Yeah, we had 1 million back in January, December, January. Yeah, January, and now Coinbase has the bottom of the bucket, 670,000, 665, 655. So they've already sold off half of their Bitcoin. Have been taken off of Coinbase this year alone, within the last 6 months. This is insane, guys. Like, who the hell? No one's talking about this stuff. I talk about it every day, but I don't hear anyone else talking about this. This is crazy. It's crazy time. Crazy time. All right, let's keep going. Bitcoin treasuries, of course, nothing really changed here either. We did have some of the most massive 10-day streak of inflows we've ever seen at BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. They were putting in an average of 300 to 400,000 Bitcoin a day. $300 to $400 million worth of Bitcoin a day. My brain can't compute when it's dollars versus Bitcoin. I'm like, Bitcoin is what I really want to know. Dollars, I just don't give a crap about anymore. I'm not living for dollars no more. Let's see. Let's take a look at their buy-ins here recently. I can show you. If I could, I hate this website. iShares Bitcoin Trust sitting at currently 663,000 Bitcoin. And of course, the amount they've been buying over the last few days have been insane. Here we go. 4,000 this day, 3,700 that day. Oh my God, really? 4,000 here. They bought almost $1 billion worth of Bitcoin there, about 8,000. I guess, again, these are all purchases for their assets under management for their customers. Absolutely insane amount of inflows. Definitely more than 10 days worth of inflows here. Very positive. There's only one day that was under 2,000. Absurd amount of purchases for BlackRock. Oh my God, I just closed everything. Oh my God. I am just having a day, guys. Okay, let's get back into it. Bitcoin rainbow chart is next. Yes, the Bitcoin rainbow chart, of course, telling you to be buying Bitcoin because we're still cheap. We're still way more than cheap. We're still in buy zone, not even back in accumulation. Wow. We have to be into $106,000 Bitcoin to be between accumulation and buy zone. Oh my God. We've fallen. Again, the longer we go sideways in this brand new alien asset class, the more ridiculously cheap Bitcoin's going to become or appear to be. We're still not even in still cheap territory, which is between $145,000 and $200,000 Bitcoin. Nowhere near the top. Top is nowhere near in yet. Oh my God, I keep closing this. I keep closing everything. All right, before I get too far carried away, though, I gotta finish it. We got one more to go through, and then we get into the news. Top 10 assets in in the entire world. Bitcoin still sitting in the top 10, although falling underneath Amazon and Google again today. We did flip Google again, but then fell down again today. So we did lose 2 spots in rank, but it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. We're gonna probably be, I would say, by the end of the year, at least in the top 3 or 4 would be my best guess if I were to put money on it. All right, guys. All right. Because, yeah, I mean, for us to get to $200,000 Bitcoin, if you believe in that target, would be a $4 trillion market cap for Bitcoin, which would send us all the way to number 2, actually. But who's counting? Who's counting? All right, let's take a look at the news, see if anything's breaking today. Friday meltdown, Bitcoin's fall ignites 840 million liquidation storm. Oh no, it's a Friday, guys. Like, there's no volatility. Everyone's going into the weekend and having fun, taking games and walking away. Trump media raises $2.3 billion Bitcoin treasury and moves big moves are ahead. XRP gains NASDAQ traction as Vivo Power launches Saudi-backed XRP treasury plan. We actually talked about that before. That's not new. What else we got in the latest news here? XRP institutional access expands with hash key exchange listing. SEC backs down. Binance US blast back with full USD access. What the hell is that about? SEC backs down. Oh, they're backing down off Binance for their lawsuit. Yeah, we mentioned that this morning. Yeah, that's not new. Justin Sun meets Trump is the inflection point of HTX and TRX in the crypto power game. What are they talking about? His meet at the meme coin meeting. So the meme coin dinner. In May 2025, a headline went viral on social media, sending ripples of excitement through the crypto space. Justin Sun, founder of Tron, purchaser of the banana art, who ate it as well. This guy, advisor of HTX and the largest holder of the Trump token, was officially invited to the private dinner with U.S. President Trump. It may well signal an emergence of a new geopolitical crypto narrative. We could be witnessing the convergence of Justin Sun, the Trump family, and a potential pro-crypto policy shift and a Web3 ecosystem powered by HTX. HTX DAO, core token powered by the HTX exchange ecosystem, and TRX. Together, these elements have potential to shape the new phase of the global crypto financial order. From Trump whale to strategic partner, Justin Sun's calculated U.S. move. Oh boy. Justin Sun appearance at Trump's private dinner was no casual fan moment. His decision to enter the U.S. spotlight now, engaging with the Trump family and promoting the mainstream adoption of crypto assets, is clearly strategic. Trump, after all, has emerged the most crypto-family president this time. crypto friendly. That's a crypto family president. Same thing, I guess. Justin Sun's meeting with Trump symbolizes the opening of the effective communication channels between Tron, HTX, and the Trump administration. More importantly, it signals a significant step towards a more crypto friendly regulatory environment in the United States. Trump's family-backed crypto project, World Liberty Financial (WLFI), is also a key part of this puzzle. Success depends on credible partners with deep industry resources and global reach. Where Justin Sun stands out with his international influence, robust community and networks, and on-chain liquidity. I don't think he has a very big reach in America, though. Like, I mean, I guess it's the international reach that the Trump family is interested in, but he's not really looked upon very well here in America, at least from my experience with Tron. HTX, World Liberty Financial, laying out the rails for the new crypto finance era. HTX has spent the last few years meticulously overhauling its brand, tech stack, and product lineup. Notably, it was one of the few major exchanges to deliver positive growth during the first quarter of 2025. A period where widely considered a crypto winter. Though the potential partnership with Trump World Liberty Financial Initiative, HTX is exceptionally positioned to be prime beneficiary of any pro-crypto pivot in the U.S. policy. All right, I don't want to spend too much time reading the rest of this. Is a freaking beast of an article. But yeah, it looks like Trump is his family's business, or at least World Liberty Financial, and everyone's behind that. Again, don't associate Trump, the person, the president, with every single thing. There's no way he knows everything that's going on behind the scenes in his family's name. But yeah, take that with what you will. All right, moving on. What else can we dig up tonight? Weird stuff. State-backed financial institution in China praises Bitcoin. What's going on? Let me take a look at that too. 184 million usernames and passwords exposed in an extraordinary data breach. One of you guys showed me this today too. I think it was it Milk Bunny or Matt Adam? I forget. Someone showed me this today. And I'm just like, again? Like, didn't this already happen? We went through this thing, I think, at the end of last year. That's crazy. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Netflix, Spotify, Discord, Roblox, and PayPal users affected. Ridiculous, guys. You can't even protect yourself anymore if you wanted to. Yeah, I can't. This is why we need cryptography built into everything. We need to basically take everything from Web 2 and put it into Web 3. We need to have everything secure and encrypted. A veteran cybersecurity researcher says he's discovered a secret database containing the login credentials of over 184 million accounts across numerous platforms. I remember they just had, like, there was some crazy torrent floating out there that anyone could just download off the internet. It was at the beginning of the year, and it had a significant amount. I think it was similar to this amount. I'm pretty sure it was over 100 million. It could have been the same thing, just rehashed now. I know a lot of people, like this stuff gets reiterated, forgotten, and then brought back up, and then people take it as new. I don't know. This is kind of what I felt it was. So I saw numerous government accounts from countries around the world. These could be serious potential risks if any of these compromised accounts had security clearance to case-sensitive areas of the state networks of data. That would be significant. Scary stuff. The exact origins of the database are unknown, but Fowler notes that the password field was labeled as a senha, which is password for in Portuguese. Fowler says he believes it highly possible that the cyber criminal is to blame, calling it only a reasonable explanation for the massive collection of login data. And we know that there are definitely malicious intent using this data, because people get phone calls all the time that say they just got like someone who knows every single thing about them from a certain company, and it's okay, bro. Just give me your give me your seed phrase. It's fine. I'll fix everything for you. Of course, trying to pretend like there's some sort of customer support for crypto. I don't know. Just be safe, guys. Don't do anything stupid, right? Before the bull run. Don't do anything stupid. Be careful, guys. Be careful. All right. State-backed financial institution in China praises Bitcoin. What's going on now? The International Monetary Association, IMI, China's state-backed financial think tank, has published a remarkable analysis of Bitcoin's role in the global reserve system. We actually covered this one, I think, 2 days ago. This one's definitely not new either. But they are putting in they have basically an international monetary association think tank that is looking at crypto assets for the the store of value for the country of China. All right, moving on. Crypto bull C 644 million bloodbath as Bitcoin dips below 105. Again, this is just the options expiring today. And also a dip for ants, in my opinion, especially from where we just came from. It's not like we just went from 112 and then fell all the way down to 100K. And we've definitely had dips like that in the past. I remember 2021. You guys went through 2021 when we actually had that big rip downward. That was insane. I have nightmares about it. Clearpool launches Ozine campaign featuring Falcon Finance's synthetic dollar model. Not sure what that is. We got Ramona in the house with the super chat. How's it going, Ramona? Happy Friday, Otaku and family. Otaku, what do you know about the company Palantir? I know a lot of traditional investors talk about Palantir all the time, especially what's his name? Kevin. Meet Kevin. He's I think he's a big proponent of Palantir. But other than that, I really don't. I try to ignore traditional finance. But yeah, it is definitely on the talks of TradFi for sure. Oh my God, what's going on, Mike? I type in Palantir and I get nothing. Palantir teams up with Fannie Mae in an AI push to snuff out mortgage fraud. That's 2 days ago. 4 hours ago, Palantir rallies on AI deal with Fannie Mae to fight mortgage fraud. So that's basically what everyone's talking about right now. But Palantir in general is a Technologies Incorporated. Palantir Technologies Incorporated is an American publicly traded company specialized in software platforms for big data and analytics, headquartered in Denver, Colorado. It was founder Peter Thiel. There we go again with Peter Thiel. He was also wrapped up in PayPal too, if you guys don't remember. Stephen Cohen, Joe Longsdale, and Alex Karp in 2003. Yeah. So that's Palantir. Hopefully ZPEC comes back to 204 to jump back in. I am hoping for the same thing too, Mike P, in the chat for sure. I would love to just throw all the gains I just took and just throw them right back in. Let's just double them back up, right? Right. Let's get back into the chat. Let's see if I missed anyone else. Jake the Snake saying that Miri is like Tinkerbell, you gotta believe. Yeah, I think I covered that one before too. Yeah, I think the correction is done. I don't know if the correction is done on ZBEC. It's possible. It is possible because it has just been on its own, again, bull run by itself, right? And we still need to go back down to at least 205. We touched 2055, but not 205. So it's possible that we are definitely creating a more of a bear pattern right now to the downside at the current moment. Oh, well, we'll just see how this plays out, guys. All we can do is sit our hands and wait. But if you haven't taken profits yet, yeah, I'm not telling you what to do, but it's still on the table. Profit taking still on the table. It's still got legs though. I mean, we're still kind of in price discovery mode for ZBEC. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. All right. You guys are blowing up the chat. Why the dump? Why the dump? Says Alex D. Sosa. Well, for Bitcoin or just crypto assets in general, this always happens at the end of the month, especially if we've already kind of pumped enough. So it's a little bit of a healthy correction. Again, going sideways, this just takes us right back. Look at this. We're almost there. We just go a little lower, or a little sideways. I don't care. A little lower or a little more sideways, and we get on the ramp, guys. The ramp to where? 110, 120, 130K Bitcoin. This has been my idea on the table for a few weeks now. I've been showing you guys this big cup and handle that's been playing out. And we already broke out. We're just waiting for that sideways action. And ignore that big one there. That's just the super bear target from last night. This silly stuff. But yeah, all we got to do is just go sideways for a little longer. Usually it's 2 to 3 weeks to print that handle. And we go to the upside. We're just going to verify that this is our new bottom. This is our new support. 105. We're standing our ground. 103. We're standing our ground, right? As long as we stay above 100K, we're going to break out like crazy next month. More than likely, it's going to happen by the end of the first week or the second week of June. Still big things ahead, guys. We're just getting this started. Are you kidding me? Bitcoin's still 64% dominance. Altcoins haven't even rallied yet. Nothing's happened. Nothing has happened. All right. Gamma got us in the house. How's it going? Good evening, Otaku and Crypto fam. Hope you're doing well. You too, Gamma. Happy to see you here tonight. It's looking like a flash sale weekend. Do you see any specific coins hitting soon for the spring? The last day of spring is June 21st. Carlos says, Taku, where do you see Swiftcoin going by June or July? Oh, by June or July, Swiftcoin, huh? Well, there's still that on the board. That's been invalidated now, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we can clean this up and start over. But this one could still play out. I mean, we could just move our time lane down a little bit. But yeah, the idea was that we were basically going to do the same thing everything else is doing. We got to get through this. We got to break this cup and handle pattern. We're going to break on up to the upside and make new all-time highs for Swiftcoin. My God, we have a long way to go, guys. A long way to go. Holy crap. All right. Holy crap. Oh, geez, guys, geez. What are we looking at? Next level of resistance would be 1018297. That'd be the first place I'd be looking at here. Right on there, right on there. Boom. So we got to break through there. Right now we're having a bit of pull to the downside though. So we're more than likely going to hit the lower level of support back down to 10126. So about 1.25 pennies. That's probably where it's more likely to hit next. Then I would say we're going to touch the top here. We did attempt to 2 times this week, and we got shut down. Over the last 2 weeks. We did get shut down. So I don't think we're going to see a bit of a breakout yet on Swiftcoin. But again, all it takes is Bitcoin to have a big breakout. Again, it rises all ships, and everything goes up to the upside with it. So that is a Swiftcoin, guys. Swiftcoin. What else we got here? Gamma God's also saying, may the odds be ever in our favor. Yes, ever in our favor. Does the pump go through to July? Probably. Probably. I mean, once we get this run started, last cycle, everything. I can go back to let's go back to a top 10 altcoin last cycle. I'll show you. We were up there for a little bit, but we did have 2 tops, 2 peaks last cycle. 2021. Where's 20? Yeah, it's 21 there. We only got 1 real peak for altcoins though, and that happened between. We had a rally that lasted 3 months. 3 months basically, to the upside from July all the way to November. So about 4 months, and then we topped down. Everyone's looking at kind of an exit around October. That's pretty much when we peaked, towards the end of October. So that's when you hear a lot of people saying about getting out in October. That's kind of the idea. All right. What else we got? Oh, Ryan Miller says, my Doge never does anything except dip. Doge is a rat bastard, says Ryan. I agree. It's been kind of lackluster this year, for sure. All right, anything else? Big takeaways from the news today? I don't think we have anything else. XRP rises along with light chain. Oh, we already talked about that before, too, a couple days ago. Let's take a look at Daily Coin, or Daily HODL. Same exact article there. We just read. Oh, yeah. I mean, my big takeaway, guys, is that we're just going to have to wait for the month of June to begin. And that's it. Just sit on your hands. You don't always have to do something. That's what I tell people all the time. It's a very important thing to understand. Like I said, I just took a little bit of profits, a tiny bit of profits off of ZBEC. I really don't want to do anything big yet. It's still too early. All right. Yeah, all the stuff was covered in the Bitcoin news this week. Okay, moving on, guys. We're getting into the real news over on X, which I don't think there's anything new there either, honestly. We could take a look, though. Take a look and see what's going on. Bitcoin conference. This one was shared to me actually by Milk Money. Thank you, Milk Money. Forever, Laura. Forever. Yeah, the conference is here.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura.
Of course, the remix from Little Bubble. Pretty awesome convention. I really I enjoy watching it every single year. I definitely got to go, though. Next year is going to be in Vegas again, which I was a little disappointed. But I guess I'll be in Vegas next year. Hopefully we'll have a lot more money to spend next year. Bank of England on the brink of buying Bitcoin. That's right. That's right. Michael Saylor posted this today.
Rather than just words, we have put together, and this is exclusive for today, the Crypto Assets and Digital Finance Bill.
Months of work, ladies and gentlemen.
We will campaign for this, and we'll put it in place when we win the next general election. And what we're saying is bring crypto and digital assets in from the cold. Have a capital gains rate of 10%. And that means, if taxes are reasonable, people will pay them. We're going to have a Bitcoin digital reserve in the Bank of England. And we are going to pass legislation that says that no bank can close your account because you're trading in legal crypto or digital products.
No more debanking, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. So yeah, finally some positive news out of England towards crypto and Bitcoin. Good news. CT scan of people who have held Bitcoin at 50K in 2022. I am one of those people. I have the diamond hands syndrome. Crazy guys. Bitcoin breaking. Mexico's third richest man just said he's thinking about putting 100% of his portfolio in Bitcoin. I think the last time we heard from what's his name? I forget his name now. He had the majority of his assets in Bitcoin and gold, but now he's looking at just going 100% Bitcoin, which is crazy.
So I'm not very positive about the economy in general. I think that anybody who has an investment portfolio should be extremely careful because of the way that stocks are valued today. It's ridiculous. I don't own a single stock other than gold miners, Bitcoin miners, and in a very small proportion. And that's why my portfolio is 80% Bitcoin and Bitcoin exposure through miners and 20% gold and gold exposure through miners. And that's it. That's my investment portfolio. You know? I don't know. Why do I still have gold? Well, I could probably move to 100% Bitcoin, but maybe I need a little bit more time, being an old guy and all that.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, old money finally starting to get it. But he's already been 80% in gold now for years. I forget his name. What the hell is his name? I'm gonna remember later and be like, oh yeah, duh. All right, moving on. What else do we got? What else is breaking tonight? Anything breaking? Let's see. Keynote presentations from Saylor will still be relevant in the next 1,000 years. Dude, I've been going back and rewatching things from the conference, and just everything that was said by Saylor just blew me away, as it normally does. All right, let's see. Bitcoin is the best capital, of course. Let me go back from this, see what else we can find. Breaking. Texas legislator has passed the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill, moves to the government's desk. They're expected to sign that into law here soon. And that, of course, will put 3 states into having Bitcoin strategic reserves. New Hampshire, Arizona, and Texas. At this rate, Bitcoin dominance is going to 80%. Jesus. JFC. New first photo of the Bitcoin burger from Steak and Shake, fast food chain. That's right. I still haven't seen the buns. I've seen the tool they use to put that on there, but I haven't seen the buns actually stamped with it yet. It's going mainstream. Love to see it. Yes, love to see it. Elon Musk posting this on I'm not sure what that's referring to. Boy, doing a transfer, digital orbital transfer from Earth to Mars. The biggest downside of becoming a Bitcoiner is to see how asleep everyone around you still is. It's true. I mean, I got that full blown in my face at the bar tonight. They don't understand it. They will never understand it. I think it's going to be too late by the time they do understand it. I was excited to check the new Cananio. What the hell is this? I don't know. That's an ad, I think. It's the conference. I'm not selling. Only see red, guys. You only see red. I'm not selling. Would you do more cardio if you had mined Bitcoin at the same time? I think a lot of us would. You generated 10 sats? Look at that. Heat bit maxi. Look at that. He just generated 10 sats. Oh, no, that's on the other side. It's on the other side. 474 sats, probably. Not too bad. Not too bad. Gotta go a little bit more. A little bit harder, man. This dip follows the global liquidity. Yeah. Elon Musk is working his way on out. He's leaving with the key, I guess. What the hell is this? Key to the White House as a thank you for Doge on his work with Doge. President Trump gave him the key. I didn't see this. What happened to that?
Well, let me say perhaps a few words that this is not the end of Doge, but really.
No, Jake the Snake, $2 super chat. Thank you for showing me I'm muted. Damn it. Damn it. I went deaf. That's what happens when I don't have my headset. I always run into these rants where I'm muted. But yeah, the entire thing, right? The entire debate is what I was getting at. The entire debate on Sailor and at the Bitcoin conference. It wasn't much of a debate. It was just kind of 3 point of views. I was basically getting at Jack Dorsey says that Bitcoin fails without payments. Sailor says that we're thinking about cash all wrong. And then Lynn Alden, of course, just bringing on the nuance. So there was a big takeaway I had from the convention was with all these big talking points is that, Jack Dorsey, of course, saying that it fails without being used as payments. But it's already been used as payments. We're just realizing that it's now better in the current form as a store of value. So we're going to start out as payments, end up into store of value, and then go back to payments again. In my opinion, once becomes less volatile, because then we can use it without with having a stable currency throughout the world. And I think that's going to happen. It's just going to take time. And right now we're 95% mined, right? Within the next few years, we're going to have 99% mined. It's going to take like 70 years or something like that to get the last percent out of it's going to be ridiculous. By then, we're going to be less volatile, for sure. This is, of course, Jack Dorsey and what he was saying on it back in March, I think it was. All right. So enough of that. Uber drivers in Las Vegas after being shilled Bitcoin for 17 straight hours. What the hell kind of meme is that? Oh, geez. 5 years, $1,000, one clear winner. Of course. We know where we're going with this. It's Bitcoin. Of course. There is no second best. Well, I guess right now it's the NASDAQ, but gold's probably going to catch up here soon. Right about here. No. Gold, you're still not going to. We're still in 21. Okay, yeah. We're going to go a little further. No. Still this is NASDAQ. Okay. God. Oh, geez. Stacking Bitcoin, and complaining about rising cost of living. Everyone. And then, of course, we're just sitting here alone in the dark with our, Bitcoin stash. What are you guys doing? All right, guys. I think that's enough of X for tonight. Nothing else is really breaking. Again, it's a slow Friday, end of the month. We're just waiting for June to begin. Let's get back and get into the normies and see what the normies are searching, and then look into Bitcoin where it heads into the weekend. Let's see right now. Loretta Swit, Taylor Swift. Of course, the normie's looking for three things. That is celebrities, video games, and sports ball. Yes, they love sports. Right now, today, they are looking up mostly celebrities right out the gate. We're going to grade them on a traditional grading scale. A, B, C, D, F. They usually get an F. Spoilers! Looking up King of the Hill. Apparently there's a new revival of the series. Champions League, IDK, I'm assuming sports ball. PSG, that's that football club, right? That just announced that they're doing a Bitcoin strategic holding or treasury for their company, their club. Zion Williamson, Sun versus Fever, Tornado Watch, Brian McKnight, Johnny Ernst, Elon Musk, Black Eye. What? What? I mean, we just saw him accept the key. I didn't see a black eye. Oh my God, the normies. The normies hurt my brain. Let's see what this is going on about. The normies and their searches. Elon Musk shows up, a mysterious black eye at the Oval Office meeting. I guess he did have one. Blames son X for black eye. Interesting. Might be a joke. Interesting. I don't know. He's pissing off a lot of people here lately. Maybe Trump gave it to him in the back rooms. I kid. All right. Tiger versus Rollers. More sports. Normies love their sports. Bryce Huff. Hong Kong versus Man. I don't know. United. Brewers versus Phillies. Sports. Just tons and tons of sports. There we go. Palantir. Ramona. Can you do it with the Alpha? Leading into Palantir tonight. Cardinals versus Rangers, Rockies versus Mets, Aiden Knicks, Liberty versus Mystics, White Sox versus Orioles, and college-based scores. Normies get a F, U minus. That's what they get today. Nothing redeeming.
If you have the superior asset, it's going up forever. That was not the one I wanted.
It's going up forever, Laura, though.
Forever.
Right,
God. Yes, they get nothing. Nothing. What are you, stupid? Taylor Swift coin says the dagger. Yeah, I mean, coming soon to a concert near you. Maybe. All right. Los says I got the T-Mobile hold music. Yeah, when I was muted. Oh God, there we go again, guys. This is why I gotta get my studio finished, man. No more issues. All right, let's get back into the thick of everything, guys. Let's get back into it.
Where you help companies like DeepMind.
Not on that one. That's Bloomberg in our morning stream. We're getting back into the price action for Bitcoin, retaining or reclaiming its 104 price target, which is, again, bullish. Can we keep it? Right now, it's showing us that we can potentially keep it, but we are going to have to fight our way back above 105, 106. They are starting to set up shop a little bit more above us, as you can see here on the heat map. Live heat map brought to you for free by Kim of the White Snow Lion. And there we go. See, they're already starting to set up shop there. So that's what we're going to have to fight through the weekend. Can we do it? I think so. I think we can. We just got to get into June. Got to get this month over with. All right, getting back to Bitcoin sitting at 104.1. We're just going to touch this and go and rip? I think so. I think that's what the plan is. I think the plan is we're going to do exactly what I said we were going to do 3 weeks ago when we got on this hill. We're going to go sideways. I wasn't even expecting 110, 112. I was just expecting us to go sideways, hit this red target, and go into the launch pad. But instead, what Bitcoin wanted to do was just get on the outside of the tube, the channel, and write it on up first. It was like no chill. But yeah, we're finally coming back down to it, and I'm excited, guys. This is exactly what I wanted from the beginning. Slow and steady wins the race. If we can just keep under support right here, we're going to be golden. We're going to be golden. All right, so let's clean this chart up and look at where we're going tonight. Tonight, we're going to, of course, do our legendary Crypto Chaos magic and get this show on the road. Let's clean this up. Of course, guys, recap from yesterday. I was, of course, calling for a bear / baseline target, and we landed right on top of the bear and underneath the bear. You don't want to be underneath the bear. Actually, we landed right on top of it, period, at the very end of all things said and done at the end of the day. But we actually started ramping up at the baseline. But yeah, we finished in the bear. And that is fine, it is fine. But I'm tired of winning. I'm tired of winning. Let's go. Let's be gone with this. And go to some higher highs and some more, or some lower lows. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Let's go down to like, I don't know, 95,000. Just off the back. Just whoosh. Just throw it in there. No, we could still come back down and actually retest 101 and be absolutely fine without losing any bullish momentum whatsoever. So keep that in mind too. We can still come back off of this 100K level. All right, let's say that. Well, we got to do the thing. I can't do this without doing the ritual. All right. Let's get into it, guys. 9 p.m. right there. Boom. Oh man, I'm feeling some kind of way tonight. Oh, I got stomach cramp. All right, here we go. Boom. Ugh. We're gonna light the Bitcoin candle. The first thing we do in our ritual, light the Bitcoin candle. Light my finger on fire first. Jesus. It's getting hot. We light the Bitcoin candle. Of course, there is a Bitcoin within it. And yeah, beyond that, this next step is we idolize the moon via the moonstone. Where the hell is my moonstone? Oh no. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. Via the moonstone, we idolize the moon. We have our sacrifice and we say our seance. Chaos. And tonight we're burning a Benny from Clifford Bushman. Thank you, Clifford Bushman, for your donation to the cause. Let's get this chaos going. And why do we do this? Because Sailor says we should. What?
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Not about money. It's about sending message. Everything burns.
That's right. So we're going to feed the fire. And we did tonight. Thank you, Clifford. There we go. Just nice and toasty. Look at that. Ooh, it's going right back up, too. They burn just like wildfire. My God, what a mess on the altar tonight. I gotta clean this altar. There is wax everywhere. There's like so many burnt Benny ashes collecting. It's ridiculous. What a mess. Gamma got us with the super chat. Thank you, Otaku, for all you do. Really appreciate it, and hope you see you on the Patreon tonight. I hope to see you guys there too, guys. If you're not part of Crypto Futures Patreon over there, if you're not there, I'm sorry, you're gonna miss out on the open mic night tonight. It's going to be a fun night. We're definitely going to have a drink or two. Everyone here have a drink for me? I will definitely have a drink for Jake the Snake tonight. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Thanks again, Gamma. Thank you. I will make a margarita and cheers to you. Thank you. Yes, there you go. You made a drink just for Jake. And it's going to be like he's just there with us. All right, guys. So we did all the things. Now we look at our ritual sticks, right? We got our ritual sticks lined up from 9 p.m., right? This is what we do this for. 9 p.m., 12 a.m., 3 a.m., and 9 a.m. or in the morning, of course, when we roll over the markets open. But tonight, of course, we're running into the weekend. It's going to be low volatility. Not much is going to happen, in my opinion, but we could still see a correction when the markets open up, and I would imagine that's going to be so. And let's see if Crypto Chaos Magic deems it to be so. Ooh, okay. What a mouthful. Oh, man, guys. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so yeah, we're gonna probably come back up here and retest. My God, I cannot do this tonight, guys. There we go. We're gonna come up here and probably retest this on our baseline target at midnight for sure. If we can even get back above 1087 would be amazing. I don't think we're going to do that. Not on our baseline. Not on our baseline. Maybe our bull. Maybe our bull case scenario. Our baseline is going to at least retest 1056. If we can try to reclaim 1065, that's what was our previous level of support. That would be great. If we could keep that into the weekend, that'd be awesome. But we're not just looking at Saturday. No. We're looking all the way, all the way into the market open. This is what I do every single night. It's insane on the weekends. Of course, predicting this even so far out. And I can't believe how close we've gotten in the past. This is insane. No one else does this. All right. Let's see. 9 a.m. right there for Sunday. And then we're going to do, of course, another row for 9 a.m. on Monday, which is amazing. I'm expecting good things, or better things, I should say. 9 a.m. on Monday morning. There we go. And that's all I need right there. Let's delete the rest of those. There we go. So we should be all set for Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and Monday morning. Okay. I think something doesn't seem right about this, though. There's a bigger gap here between Saturday and Sunday. It's 9 p.m. I'm just going to put it 9 p.m. so I know where the hell I'm looking at. 9 p.m. there. And, whoops. And another 9 p.m. Ah, come on. Work with me here. Damn it. My copy key is fighting with me. 9 a.m. Yeah, I think that covers everything. I'm just overcomplicating things. Oh my God. There we go. This is better. This is better. All right. So, yeah, this is what we're looking at into Monday morning. I think I overcomplicated it again. I got evenings and mornings. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. So baseline target. Baseline target is hopefully we can recover just a little bit into Saturday. Fight back maybe our new level of support at 104.2. I hope that's a new level of support. It looks like it wants to be our new level of support at 104. I don't want to go back to 103, but maybe we do. Maybe we do. Screw it. We're going to go back to 103 just briefly and then come back up in the weekend. This is Sunday, which I think is going to be very bullish. Sunday night, right into Sunday night coming on in, and then rolling on over around 3 a.m. into the market open. Something like that, I think, is probably going to be our baseline. We at least retest 108, 109. That's actually kind of bullish, to be honest. But it takes a little longer for us to get up there. So I'm going to make this our baseline target because I'm still expecting this to be kind of a little bit more of a consolidation to the upside, in my opinion, into the weekend. All right, so our bull case scenario, we'll do our bear case first. Bear case scenario is we do not even get above our previous level of support at 104 or 106. Yeah, 106.5. So we do a retest up to here, we fall back down, and we go back to Pound Town at 103. And over the weekend, we go even lower to 100. Get a little bit of rise of support, and then a consolidation in the morning on Monday. That would be my bear case scenario, and our base case, our bull case scenario. We just ride this on up, and we try to recover all the way back to 109 and 112 into the market open, and we wake up on Monday. That would be amazing for our bull case scenario. Super Bowl, stupid. Just the staircase all the way up. Why not? I want to be wrong, guys. I'm trying so hard to be wrong now. Going into new all-time high into $118,000 Bitcoin into the open of June. Stupid. I do not think this is happening, but this is our super bull case scenario for tonight. And then we're looking at our super bear. You know where we're going. Going back down to the fire sale, which is now currently at $80,000. Absolutely absurd to even call it that. Fire sale for Bitcoin. All right, and that is, of course, our Bear Brown fire sale target of our super bear target. Fire sale. All right, guys, and just again to tell you, I think it's going to be probably baseline bearish, maybe. I'll probably stick with baseline bearish again. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping that we're probably going to end up in baseline bullish, but I'm feeling it. I don't know. Something tells me something's on the horizon, right? I feel it. I feel it in the air tonight. Milk money. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm feeling it in the air tonight. I feel like there's something out there that we don't really understand or see. Whether it's with China and the tariffs, some sort of macro thing, some big headwinds are coming. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's gonna push us down. At least for Monday. Maybe we recover. False move Mondays are pretty much a given anyway too. So maybe by Tuesday we'll see maybe a return to 110s. I would love to see that again. But as of right now, I think we're going to go probably sideways and just kind of flat, as our baseline and bear case suggests, right? But we still are on. Look at this. This actually goes back down and touches our target, my key level. My goal is to stay above this line within the next 3 or 4 days and continue this sideways action until we break out to 120,000, at least 120,000, as this entire trading pattern suggests. Like, with the psychology of the patterns in play, still we have 2 weeks of price action at this level. I think it's fine. I think we've built enough support. We can continue doing this staircase to heaven like pattern. All right, guys. So this is what I got. And the dump is in the air tonight, says Jake the Snake. You feel it. You feel it. You feel that dump? I feel it. I definitely feel it, guys. Oh, my God. 102,800 then up, says Stephanie Mallet. Calling it like it is. I think you're right. I think you're Stefan? How do you pronounce your name, man? I thought it was Stephanie. Oh, geez, Stefan. Anyway, yeah. So 102.8. Calling it like it is. Jake the Snake, I can smell it. I can smell it too, man. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. You guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. I hope to see you guys here soon. It is 9:30 now. I'm going to call it. I'm going to prepare for the stream. I have got to go and I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get this the smell off of me. The smelly smell. That smells smelly, says Jake. Yes, I'm going to do that. My God, you guys are hilarious. All right, guys, I will catch you guys in a bit over at Crypto Futures. Have a good night, and if I don't see you over there, yeah, we will we'll catch together on tomorrow or Monday morning on the market opens. We'll be covering the Crypto Chaos then too. So have a good night, guys. I will see you. Crypto Otaku signing out. Peace. And now I gotta try to find the buttons. I never. You know, the only thing I smell is burning money. That's all I really smell. And you know what it smells like? A Ponzi scheme. I'll catch you later.